Hello and welcome back to another exciting day here at the barn. Today I'm joined with the lovely Rebecca.
Hello!
As you can see, we are both very high in our spirits because today, I don't have a clue what we're doing. What are we doing?
We're just doing more of our craziness, aren't we?
Oh, I'll get a cuddle.
Yeah.
How about that?
We're actually here nice and early today.
Early, yeah.
And I think that's maybe why you're a bit crazy.
Yeah, coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be back on my favourite toy, aka, let me turn that around like that, so you can see the track saw, because I'm getting back on track with this van build. Pardon the pun. Becky, on the other hand, well, I ain't got a clue what she's doing. What are you doing?
I am finishing off the doors that I fitted yesterday, and then I'm cutting with the track saw, which is why Mel's using it first, so that I can then get on it. And I'm cutting doors for my cubbies, and then I'm starting on the rear kitchen. So it's going to be a busy day.
Because we're sharing is caring. You should see the doors Becky made. Let me show you. But if you want to see how she made them, then check out her channel, The Sacred Traveller. But look at these doors, aren't they wonderful? I thought she was making duck boards at first, but apparently not. She's actually making doors. But you can see why I thought she was making duck boards for the shower. But there you go. They're not going to stay like that. I think, what's that? Is that a back?
Yeah, so I want, the reason why I've done them like this, duck board as Mel calls it,
Duck board doors.
is because I want to be able to hang things on the doors with hooks.
Oh, like that van we saw at the...
Yeah, and I love this
festival.
concept because I keep asking Mel if he'll make me a wall in the van of the Vario.
Oh, yeah, right, so you do that.
Hang on,
and
it's
you
the
can
other way
hang
around.
stuff on it. Yeah, I'm getting the picture.
Yeah, like that. There we go.
Oh, you've even got the grain running. Look at that.
Yeah,
Very
see?
good. Yeah.
So you can use it as a door, but you can still use it as storage
For hanging stuff
as
on.
well. I love
And
it.
you're using those hinges that I came across.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
brilliant.
they are good hinges.
So
yeah.
I know it's DIY, but I'm very
Oh,
proud
that's
of my
good.
little door.
Now I can see what you're doing. I didn't realise you were doing that. I honestly thought, why is she making doors that you can see through?
No, it's all in part of the process.
Oh, right, there you go.
So I've just taken this door off so that I could do the back because I've measured it. This is actually the back for that door, not this door.
Is that the pie that I was saving?
I hope not. It was the pie right at the back in the corner. Were you saving it?
It's alright, it's so cheap. I'll get some more.
Were you saving it?
No.
I got it out of a
Just
scrap
winded you
pub.
up.
Alright, well then, that's...
So let me show you what I'm up to.
Yeah,
You've had a little
go
look
away.
at... She says, go away, leave me alone. And rightly so as well. So today, I'm recreating these cabinets on the other side here, above the sink, above my kitchen area. Let me just bring you closer. There you go. You can see there's nothing here at the moment, but hopefully by the end of today, or maybe the next couple of days, I'll have a cupboard here, a cupboard there, and a nice shelf joining the two together. But here's the trick. I'm actually going to try and make this all out of one piece of ply, the front of it anyway, so it gives it a nice bit of strength. So we can put all our kitchen stuff, I don't know, whatever stuff we have, ingredients and stuff, flour and spices and stuff like that. Is that right?
Hey?
We can put coffee up there, can't we? And flour and spices and God knows what else.
Yeah.
Tea even.
I like to have, well, we like to have an area for coffee, tea, those kind of things for daily making drinks. But then also by the oven, I usually have salt, pepper, a couple of like herbs that I use regularly, but to be honest, I use fresh herbs mainly, so I don't think there'll be that many spices according to what Mel's saying. MCT oil, collagen powder, and like healthy supplements that I put in. So that will be really nice to have that all together, please. Yeah. And then the other cupboard.
Shopping list.
Okay?
We didn't need a shopping list.
No, but you know what I mean? Like those things that you use every single day, it would be good.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple of mugs.
Daily stuff.
Yeah. Larder stuff.
Larder stuff, yeah, so that's what's going to go up here. Right, let's get on that track saw and get it done. So I'm going to get busy on the track saw, work out how I'm going to cut this front of my cabinetry out. As soon as I've cut it out, I'll show you the end result and we'll go through how it's all going to be assembled, how I'm going to hang it, just in case you missed my last video. If you did, I'll put a link to that video up here. So anyone out there that's struggling building kitchen cabinetry, overhead cabinetry, should check this video out. Right, let's mark this up and cut it out. So what I do, I cut with using the track saw as much of this door out as I possibly can, just using it like a plunge saw to get going. But this means because the blade is round, the cut doesn't go all the way through. So these last bits, I just use my little hand saw to carry on and cut the corners out, which is what I'm doing now. I'm just going to do this one here on the end, so I can show you what I mean. Because the track saw blade is so wide, this blade fits in the crack perfectly. So simply, very gently, I'm doing it really light, no pressure, like that. Tend to get stuck, and then this one here, and that's it. There's one door. When I do this, I try and keep the blade up against this part, so the bit that's left on here is really easy to just file off, rather than having this nodule on the inside of here. This is nice and smooth now, I've simply got to sand it out. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these other two out. I'll show you the end result. Put that to one side, we need that for our door. There we go. Right, here we have it. Here's our frame, just like I did the last one. Now this is going to be let's get this one the right way, yeah, that way. So this one's going to have a door here. This will be our door here. And this one is going to be open as a shelf. But I'm going to keep this piece of wood somewhere safe, just in case we do decide later on to actually turn it into a cupboard. I've got a funny feeling stuff that we put in here is going to come flying out when we go around the first corner. Right, but we'll see. I'm going to leave the option open. Right, so I need to sand this down, add the doors, and then screw it to the ceiling. Well, it has turned out to be an absolutely stonker of a day. It's absolutely beautiful. And I've glued all my frame together. I've got my upper bit of batten, my lower bit of batten. Whilst that glue is drying, we're going to have some lunch. Let's have some lunch, shall we? Are we having tea as well? Coffee or anything like that? A beverage of some sort?
The deal is usually I cook lunch and you do tea and coffee after.
This is true. Yeah. This is true.
So is that all?
Yeah. Right, so I've had lunch, my glue's dry, and I'm now sanding down my door fronts. Make them all nice and smooth, and then I'm going to varnish them. It's coming along pretty good. And I have to say, because I've already built one, it's proven to be a lot easier, having done one already, because I'm in that frame of mind. So, yeah, a lot easier to do. And I've decided something else as well. My least favourite tool to use is a router. They're noisy, they're all wiggity jiggity, and if you get it wrong, they do make a mess pretty quick. You don't get many second chances with one of those. Yeah, I don't recommend using a router, just use a plain. Which is what I think I'm going to stick to next time. Anyway, I'm waffling on again. Let's take a little look and see how Becky's doing. How you doing, babe? How are you getting on?
Alright.
Oh, you changed your mind?
Well, I just thought I'd give it a go. I had an idea, give it a go. Don't like it. I just thought I'd try it. This I prefer, with the ply behind.
I think that one's better.
It's more calming.
The curtain's
this
wrong.
curtain just looks awful, yeah. So the doors will go back on in a minute, but I'm losing my mojo now. I think it's because it's been so nice sitting in the sun having lunch. I'm now a bit like, I don't really want to work anymore today. But I do want to get these backs on and get them fitted, so that's my target. Whether or not I'll get these cut, I don't know.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, alright, see you in a bit.
Give Becky a thumbs up. She's doing well. She's struggling, but she's doing well. I've just finished varnishing this, and it's got all those little floaty seed things that look like cotton landing on it. So I'm going to move it to the back of the workshop because the varnish is still wet. But look at that, doesn't it look lovely? And I've done the washing up, made a cup of tea. Becky's grabbed the biscuits, so it's time to call it a day, I think. And I've just got myself a great big splinter, look at that. That's what you call a splinter, look. You see that? Gosh, gee. See if we can get that out. Oh, no, we'll get that later. Tell you what, that is a splinter and a half. Sheep are playing up again. They're complaining. I'm not complaining. I've had a lovely day.
Close.
I bet it does, but it sounds like they're right there, but they're not. They're in the other bit. Unless they've escaped again. Look at that splinter. That is massive. Literally, I've just picked that up. Look.
Oh, gosh. I can get that out.
Yeah. It's about ½ inch long.
½ an inch long?
It's got to be, isn't it? Look at it.
This one?
Yeah. Ah! I don't know, I think you're going to have to cut that out. It's not going to come out like that. See how long it is?
Yeah. But it went
Don't
in.
be squeezing it, because it's not going to squeeze out. It's too long.
The way it goes in...
It might be better off just pushing it out that way.
Right.
Push it out further. Push it all the way through like an arrow, you know what I mean? You know what they do with the arrows and they pull them out?
No, they usually break the tip off and then they pull it through.
Look, it's coming through the other side, see? Oh, eventually it'll go pussy and pop out anyway, won't it?
Yeah, about a week.